Hi, my messy friends. I hope you're all doing well. And if you're not, it's okay. Don't resist it. I wanted to welcome you to a podcast that I've been honestly wanting to create for a while now. It's entitled Messy Pillows for the simple reason that I wanted to reflect the messy, vulnerable, and beautiful conversations we have usually at night with a loved one, whether it's a family member, a lover, a friend, to talk about the things that we often keep to ourselves during the day, the things that we don't see enough of on social media, the things that are seen as too fragile, too sensitive, too much, too little, not strong enough, not brave enough, lazy, the things that are super contradicting, the things that sometimes hurt, the things that we're not always proud to talk about, but the things we need to talk about. I created the channel Messy Pattern because for years I know and I've known that my main issue is the excessive, draining need for perfection that I have, the desire for perfection, need for perfection. And I created this channel to, break barriers, break rigid pressures that we put upon ourselves in order to be my spontaneous, messy self, to unlearn perfectionism and just let my beautiful, messy self take, claim her space. That's what this channel is about, to just be me, my imperfect me, my letting go me, and to create good out of it, to create entertainment and kindness and respect with others, and always with a hint of creativity. So Messy Pillows is a podcast that is dedicated to talking about those vulnerable conversations we often overlook and are ashamed to talk about. And my objective, of course, when I don't listen to that inner critic, is to eventually have conversations, messy conversations with people on this podcast, people that I will invite, group of friends, a stranger, honestly anyone who is willing to have a messy conversation with me. I would also like to interview people that inspire me, for something in their personality, for a choice that they made, and all the rest. So I welcome you to Messy Pillows, a podcast dedicated to having vulnerable conversations, just like the conversations you may have sitting next to someone, lying next to someone, or even by yourself, closing your eyes and thinking. This space, again, is full of love, full of respect, full of kindness, and is well-intentioned. So I hope that you listening to this or you watching this will learn to apply that, to firstly, of course, apply that to you and to others that share a perspective, an opinion, a question, feedback. My perfectionist right now wants me to start this over, and this is exactly why I won't do it. There is no perfect way of explaining what Messy Pillows is. I'm just being me, explaining something I want to do and knowing that it's not going to be perfect, that I cannot control everything. I just need to learn to let go, take it little by little, baby steps, and make it as messy as possible, because messy is beautiful. Thank you all for listening, and welcome to this podcast. Welcome to this new adventure. I really hope you will enjoy it. And I promise that no matter what my tiny, but also omnipresent voice says, I will continue and I will not delete this. I promise. This is the start of something new, and I hope that in a few years of doing this consistently, I can look back at this video and remember that at one point I said stop. And sometimes it takes 15 years, a depression, a burnout to say stop. But eventually it happens. And this is me trying to make it happen. So thank you again, and let's get started.